Maran! What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Now, you'll notice the next workout vlog and the workout vlog after that will be a tiny bit different just because as I'm speaking now, these workouts are old and I've moved on to, let's say, a different phase of my training, my plan of attack going forward, getting an ultrasound for my groin on Friday, which is 2 days from now. And we'll see what's up with that because I think it's time I explore some different options here because there's just no way it shouldn't be better by now, let's say. I didn't tear anything. There's been no bruising. I have no clue how this has been such a persistent issue, so it's time to get better help than I've had in the past. Get it taken care of, get it looked at, so I can have a different plan of attack for that because this has been really frustrating. So I just warmed up with 50 total reps, kettlebell cleans, one-arm kettlebell cleans. This is my top set, my heaviest set, where I'm doing with 106. I guess the progression scheme is just to be able to do as many reps as possible with the heaviest kettlebell I have possible. That seems like a good way to go about it. That's just a warm-up. It gets the entire backside warmed up, upper back. It's something that you can't really do slow. It's a great warm-up in my honest opinion. Between that and some light sandbag work, it's really great. And even whether you're doing a squat variation, deadlift variation, whatever, that's great to warm up for your lower body days. Now here is trap bar deadlift with about 100 pounds of bands-ish, I want to say. When it gets to the top, working up to a 3 rep max here. This is technically 75 because this barbell is a 55-pound trap bar. I really want to work with this company going forward just because it is a smaller Canadian company, and I do find they have some bars here that really other companies, namely Rogue, Rep Fitness, things like that, the bigger ones, Bells of Steel, I could go on and on, that they don't offer, especially at the price they offer. This trap bar has to be one of the best ones I've ever used. Look, you could see how long the sleeves are. The only issue I have with it is that the knurling it's the most aggressive knurling I've ever felt in my life. It's torn 4 calluses between my ring and pinky finger on both hands. So all I did was tape it up with some athletic tape because I cannot use straps on a trap bar. I have no clue why. I just have a hard time strapping it up, and I find I could do less weight. It's so weird. So here's the top set. It's actually, what would that be? That's actually 435 because I forgot to take into account the extra 10, not 425. Just work up to a heavy single, potentiate the nervous system, all that. Then Zercher squats, 275 pounds for 10 reps. And now this is the part of the workout that is going to change the most going forward. Not forever, but just for a little bit. Not the exercise, I'll explain it when it comes. What am I racking my brain trying to get it across? I did 2 sets of that. Then Cossack squats. Honestly, the reps and the sets, I don't remember. I just remember I kept the weight static. Just trying to work the adductors, get them stronger. I think they're plenty strong. I don't think this is doing anything to my injury. But it can't hurt. It's good for the hips, good for the quads, good for the adductors. Like I said, when you hold the kettlebells like that in the rack position, it's good for the upper back. It's just good overall. Like I said, I want to say maybe I did 4 or 5 sets of like 6 to 8 reps per leg, but don't quote me on that. It's a great movement. You could do it with barbells, you could do it with a safety squat bar, you could do it Zercher in your arms like I've shown in previous videos in the past. So many different ways you could do Cossack squats. Then I just moved into doing some mobility. Now I've come across this Instagram page called Range of Strength. It's a really, really good page. He talks about all different things and just mobility wise, and not to like demonize stretching, which I feel like I'm someone that probably has done that. Whereas it's like, no, don't stretch before your workout, like, or don't stretch ever really because it makes you weak. But this is weighted stretching. Basically, stretching and mobility is strength at the end of the day. If you're not mobile enough to get into a position, you're not strong enough to get into that position. You're not strong enough to maintain that position. So mobility is strength at the end of the day. So here I'm doing some stretches for my QL, which is an area I tweak all the time. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just tight. So I'm doing some weighted stretches to make sure that, I don't want to say never happens, and I definitely don't want to use the fucking term bulletproof because I hate that term now. But I will say I just am using it to attack an area that needs to be addressed. That's like the most conjugate thing I can say. Sure, it's not something where it's like a lower back pump. Well, you do get a pump actually, now that I think about it. But it's not the traditional exercise you would think. And sometimes when you have a solution, doing the same stuff over and over again, it's not a good idea. So here I'm just trying to stretch out the adductors and my low back and get the flexibility improved. I did two different ways. I did one with the kettlebell in front of me and one with the kettlebell behind me, as you're about to see right here. I'm not sure which variation I enjoyed more. They were about the same. And as you can see here, like I want to eventually get it to where I could be flat on the floor, or not even there, just much closer to than I am right now. And then I just finish up this workout with some neck. I am working with the NeckFlex company on making some videos for them and reviewing all of their products. Here is their original NeckFlex model with the revolver. So that's for the rotation work. It is a very, very cheap but very, very effective way to do rotation work. It fires up the whole neck in like an isometric yet dynamic way at the same time. In my opinion, it's much better than the iron neck. So I'll be doing a bunch of videos on that. There's going to be a full video. There's going to be shorts both here and Instagram. Look forward to that. And then just some neck extensions. Basically, when you have this neck revolver, and I'll talk about it in the video, it basically turns this into a 4-way neck machine that you can easily move between angles. But I'll talk about that in the other video. So that's my workout. Look forward to my new structure upcoming. Here's the breakdown of the workout. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.